Great morning. Great morning. Today is October the 2nd, 2024. It is Wednesday. It is Humpback Wednesday. And y'all, I'm feeling it today. I don't know about y'all, so we got to make it through this show this morning. I am exhausted. I don't know about you all. Fall break is coming up for the kids. And I don't know if I'm ready or not. I don't know if I'm ready for fall break. I don't know if I want Kaden at home all day for a week because I need my me time. Anyway, welcome to Kimmy's World. Thanks for tuning in on this morning. I hope each and every one of you all are having an amazing morning. Now, for those of you all who, if this is the first time you have stumbled across Kimmy's World, the Kimmy's Morning Show, I want to formally welcome you here, welcome you into our family, and kindly ask you, don't shack up with us. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Now, if you are a part of the Kimmy gang, I need you to put this in a hashtag, y'all. I need you, sorry about that, y'all. I need you to do hashtag Kimmy Gang in the chat right now. If you are part of the Kimmy Gang, even if you are watching this on the replay, go ahead and put hashtag Kimmy Gang and let me know if you're watching it on the replay or if you're in here live this morning. For those of you who are part of the Kimmy Gang, I need each and every one of you all to go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and share this broadcast and also engage in our show this morning. Now, y'all know YouTube has not been very kind to me. Y'all, hold on a minute. While we're talking about YouTube, for some reason, I gotta fix this. I gotta do some housekeeping real quick on Facebook. I've been going live on Facebook, but for some reason, my shows have been private. Here it is. That's why I ain't getting no views on Facebook. Lord, let me fix this real quick, y'all. Let me fix this. I got it on private, child. That's why I ain't been getting no views. Child, we got to be more careful. Okay, here we go. Now it's public. So if you've been trying to watch me on Facebook and you have missed every single one of my shows, now you can be here. Anyway, y'all go ahead and hit the like button. I see we have Danielle in the building. She is awake and she has put in the comment area Kimmy Gang. And as you all can see, she is a part of my paid subscribers. Now, while we gone on and talking about the paid subscribers, y'all know what we got to do this morning. We got to go ahead and make that cup of joe. I got it already. Now, y'all know what I say. A cup of joe is, about what? You go to McDonald's, how much is a cup of coffee, y'all? About $1 and something, depending on if you're senior citizen, less than $1. They may have came up. Might be $1 and some change for some coffee. You go to Starbucks, you're going to pay between $6 and $7. But here in Kimmy World, we got paid subscriptions starting at $4.99 a month. You get members only chats, member only live, members only shout out, giveaways, which we will have on Friday. We're going to have our very own giveaway once again. And we have early access to videos and live streams, member only videos, and discounts on products when they become available. So this is why I want y'all to see. Don't tell me this ain't worth $4.99. We're going to make us a Kimmy's Morning Show cup of joe. Y'all know what we need. We need our coffee mate hazelnut creamer. Look at that. See that? Every time y'all think of coffee, I want y'all to think of our brand memberships here at Kimmy's World. Now, we're going to use, the ingredients in here, honey, they cost more than $4.99. But we get a cup from it every single day. We're going to use some ready whipped cream. Hold on, y'all. We're going to put that on top. It ain't got to be nothing cute. Look at there. See that? So easy. And then we're going to use the Smucker's Sunday syrup, child. Caramel. You can't get no better than this here at Kimmy's. So go ahead and get your subscription to the channel. We're going to use that great value cinnamon because we don't mind using generic stuff, child. Anyway, you put a little dash on it, and there you go. This is your membership to Kimmy's World. While I'm doing that, let me make sure I tell y'all, I really miss my sister Sylvia being in here in the chat, helping me with some of this housekeeping. If anybody wants to be a moderator for my channel, who can do certain housekeeping, is like putting the members badge, the link in the chat, getting out people who say weird things, just helping me along the way. Shoot me an email. Let me know if you want to be a moderator for my channel. Baby, I do pay my moderators. If y'all didn't know, I pay moderators, but I ain't gonna pay just anybody. You got to do your job. Y'all know I fired my other sister Danielle as being a moderator because she wasn't doing the job. So I pay my moderators, not because I have to, because I want to. Okay. We have my auntie in the building. She said, good morning, everybody. Great morning to you. And I know my mother is probably tuning in, as well as Carter and Carson. Probably Caselin is in the background tuning in as well. Hold on just one moment. I forgot to upload this video. Okay, I'm gonna let it upload while we're rocking and rolling this morning. We got a lot of news this morning, y'all. We go ahead and cut that music. We have a lot of news. So even before we even get started, I just want to talk about the materials and information have been prepared and are intended for educational purposes under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Child, that was my birth year. 1976, child. I got a birthday coming up next Wednesday. October the 9th. Y'all don't forget. Y'all know I want everybody to cash at me $1. That's all I need is $1. Honey, I can do a lot with $1 from everybody who viewed the video. Just for my birthdays, telling me happy birthday. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, let's move right along this morning with our show. We have Kimberly McNeil in the building. Girl, anytime I see a Kimberly in the building, I know you are special. Great morning to you, Queen. She said, caught your live today. All right. So let's go ahead and get it this morning. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So at the top of the morning, we are going to talk about John Amos. Y'all know who John Amos is, right? The guy from Good Times, the daddy from Good Times. Yeah, he was our daddy, before our TV daddy, I say. Well, he passed away at 84 years old. And y'all know it wouldn't be right if I wouldn't come with the tea. Y'all, he didn't even die yesterday. Y'all hear me? John Amos died on August the 24th from natural causes, allegedly of natural causes. Now, for those of you all who have been following John Amos's story, y'all know over the past years, there has been a lot of drama with his son, whose name is Casey Amos, and also his daughter. Both of them been like riffraff. Who's going to be the power of attorney over him? The daughter doesn't know where her dad is, as far as was he in a nursing home? Was he in a hospital? Where is he? And the son was not keeping his sister abreast of where dad is. And also, when John Amos passed away on August the 21st, they kept it hush-hush. Yeah, they kept it hush-hush. Something is going on. I don't know what's going on, but not only was John Amos, Casey Amos's father, and also his sister, he was our dad on Good Times. So how come we could not celebrate him?
Good evening. Is Mrs. Evans in?
Yeah. Mr. Harris.
Who is this? Remember what I told you this afternoon? It's Oscar. Who is this?
Oscar.
These are for you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I just happened to be passing by this florist, and I saw those Japanese tea roses. It reminded me of this afternoon, and I just couldn't resist buying.
Who is this? What's going on, and what happened this afternoon?
Y'all, that was to remember John Amos. His son took to Twitter and he said, "It is with heartfelt sadness." It was on yesterday, y'all. "It is with heartfelt sadness that I share with you that my father has transitioned," he said in a statement. "He was a man with a kindest heart and a heart of gold, and he was loved. What? That makes no sense. And he was loved the world over. Many fans consider him their TV father." That's exactly what I said. "He lived a good life. His legacy will live on in his outstanding works in television and film as an actor." I just can't wrap my mind around why we just finding out about this. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, it will come out. Kimberly McNeil said, "Yes, they made it seem like it was yesterday." That was weird, Kimmy. Very weird. He passed away. Because, matter of fact, Kimberly actually put in a comment area that he passed away. So y'all know, here at Kimmy's World, we always gonna investigate, y'all. We ain't gonna. I'm gonna look it up, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is saying August. What is going on? Are we talking about the same John Amos? I continued to do research, found out. And then I remembered there was drama with the kids. I had forgot about that. There was a lot of drama surrounding. I even remember when John Amos was on Instagram Live with his son, and it was like his son was telling him what to say, child. Honey, I don't know, but I do know his son looks just like him, just a lighter version. Anyway, we're going to move right along to our next topic. Let me go ahead. I see Peanut in the building. She said, "Good morning, Kimmy and gang. Happy blessed Wednesday. I'm taking my son to school, but I'm still listening. Yes, Good Times is and will always be my favorite show. My favorite TV dad." Girl, girl, who didn't watch Good Times? I did. I love Good Times. Anyway, moving right along, condolences to John Amos's family. And I cannot wait to find out what in the entire world happened to him. Y'all know Wendy Williams has spoke out. Baby, y'all know we've been waiting on Wendy Williams to say so. Well, yeah, let me talk about this first before I get to this other top. No. Yeah, let me talk about Wendy Williams first. So Wendy Williams has finally spoke out concerning Diddy. Y'all know all of us was like, where is Wendy? I want to hear Wendy take on it. Because, Wendy knows things about these celebrities that date all the way back. Wendy used to talk about some of these things on a radio show. But anyway, baby, she speaks out regarding Diddy's trafficking investigation. And her response was, quote, unquote, "It's about time." Why we couldn't get a video of her saying this? Oh, my word. Let me go ahead and share my screen so y'all can see this. She said it's about time. So according to the Neighborhood Talk, well, really the Daily Mail, they got the opportunity to speak to her, Wendy Williams, regarding the pending lawsuits and investigations surrounding the disgraced rap mogul. And when I said disgraced, baby, it's going to come out this morning how disgraced he really is. And Wendy said the following. This is her statement, y'all. She said, "You know how I feel about that. It is about time." And she also shared her thoughts on how seeing the video of Casey being attacked by Diddy in the hallway of the hotel was horrific. She went on to say, "But now you have to think, how many more times, how many people, how many more women She should have said women, men, and children. It's just so horrible. Now, Wendy, the Daily Mail knows that she was doing good despite her recent health issues. They also stated that she has, oh my Lord, I read it. I believe it's called aphasia. Hold on. Let me get this right term because I don't see it on here, but I believe she has been diagnosed with aphasia. Y'all just hold on a minute. See if I can find it. Oh, she's been diagnosed with aphasia. That's frontotemporal dementia. Okay. Yeah. She's been I don't know why the news outlet came out with that. Anyway, great morning to you, Sunny Day. Shout out to Sunny Day. Yesterday I went live from Sam's Club. Now y'all know I did a show yesterday morning and we talked about how the port workers went on strike on yesterday at 12:01 a.m. For those of you I know, since we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to double back to Diddy after a while. Well, let me share my screen chat. Sunny Day let me know that Kroger's, and I went to Kroger's after I picked up Kaden from school. I doubled back to Kroger's, and I got those eggs. Listen, Kroger's done got real cute that all you have to do is they had a QR code on the price. You just have your camera go to that and it'll go to your Kroger app or either online or whatever. And you can go ahead and clip those coupons. So pay attention when you're at Kroger. If you have a Kroger in your area, there's a QR code on some of those prices in Kroger and you can clip the coupons right there. Use the coupons. I believe you can get up to 5 dozen of 18 count eggs for crap. I cannot think how much they were, but honey, I got 3 dozen because I have no room in my 3 18 count eggs. I don't have enough room in the refrigerator to get 5. And she also told, for those of you Sam Club shoppers, Sunny Day also dropped some game that, because the line, y'all go back and watch that video I had yesterday. The line was so long yesterday because, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, a lot of us, I'm talking about Black folks, were not at Sam's yesterday. I saw a few, but it was mostly older Caucasian people because, see, they've been watching the news and they've been watching this stuff with the port workers for weeks. And they've probably been stocking up on stuff for weeks as well. But anyway, they were the ones who were at Sam's with their carts and buggies full, honey. So by the time we find out about what's going on and you go to Sam's or go to these grocery stores, the shelves are going to be bare. So that's why y'all need to tell y'all auntie, uncle, sister, brother, your enemies, everybody about Kimmy's World, because I'm going to let you know what's going on. And if I don't know, I have people like Sunny Day who has a channel as well, who will come in the chat, who loves to give information. And she is not the only one. There are a lot of people to come in the chat that will drop important gems that will save you money and also save you time at Sam's. So let me get back to Sam's. So if there's a long line at Sam's, download the app to your phone and you can scan those items as far as like checking out. Go ahead, enter your card number, and baby, you can walk to the door. And you don't have to stand in that line. For those of you all who she said the sale ended yesterday. The sale ended yesterday. If your new sales start on Wednesday. Thanks Sunny Day, because if it wasn't for her, I would not have gone to Kroger yesterday. So shout out to you, Queen. I appreciate you because, honey, I got a great niece that can eat 3 scrambled eggs, and she 5 years old. That's Caitlin. Y'all saw on the video yesterday. That girl can eat some eggs. Anyway, moving right along. So back to the U.S. port strike. So according to, hold on a minute. Now, according to this news article, it's saying that the U.S. port strike has been backed by the White House. Now, President Biden presses port employers to offer strong and fair contracts. Now, these port workers have not had a raise in years. Now, y'all know every year when I used to work, you used to get a cost of living increase. And depending on what type of job you have, they're going to do an evaluation on you and you're going to get a raise on your job. But these workers who are very essential to the flow of the United States as far as goods and foods and everything, they have not gotten a raise. So this strike, I want y'all to know, y'all make sure y'all share this live. This is important information that you need to know. This strike hits shipments of everything from food to cars to autos. The union workers, y'all know they walked out over pay, port automation projects. So one reason is because they have been making things, I believe on the ports automated. Y'all know a lot of our jobs have been made automated, especially this plant work, you know. Biden asked team to monitor for price gouging. I talked about this on yesterday, that when the shelves become bigger, they're going to up the prices on these products. And that's what me and some other people were talking about. And it sounds like the prices are going to go up. But anyway, President Biden, he's aware of this and he's asking the team to make sure they monitor for price gouging. Shout out, they really on this because they sure are price gouging in Augusta, Georgia, with the hotels out there. The hotels are running for the people who is under this hurricane disaster. They're running regular rate hotels at $300 a night. That's price gouging. But anyway, Biden says that he's asked his team to monitor just for that during this strike as the port, during the strike for the port workers. Well, anyway, as of yesterday, y'all check this out now. Let me share my screen because I don't want y'all to think I'm out on here lying, child. Because I report facts. I don't report on what I heard or what I thought I heard. And we're going to talk about that this morning too. But I report on facts. Anyway, hold on, let me highlight this so y'all can see, because some people think this is a game. More than 38, that's a lot of container vessels. These vessels are huge. Container vessels were already backed up. Y'all, that wasn't even 24 hours that the port workers were on strike, and more than 38 vessels were backed up on the ports on yesterday, compared to on just Sunday, there were only 3 that were backed up. Now, 4 ocean carriers have made record profits since the pandemic, and they go on and on and on. I'm going to tell y'all, China kind of made me want to get a job down there. I know it's probably hard work. So I want y'all to see how much these people are making. So the USMS has offered the union a 50% wage hike. But the ILA's fear reliever, Hera Dagger, said the union is pushing for more, including a $5 per hour raise for each year of the new 6-year contract, and into port automation projects that threaten union jobs. We are prepared to fight as long as necessary to stay out on a strike for whatever period of time it takes. See, I told y'all better get y'all stuff to get the wages and protection against automation our ILA members deserve. Hundreds of dock workers demonstrated at a New York City area shipping terminal in Elizabeth. And this article just goes on and on. It talks about how much they're making. Y'all, they make good, but we need them though. Let me see if I can find it on here. Well, I don't see it on here, but some dock workers, a lot of the dock workers are making over 6 figures, but they're doing a hard job. They're absolutely doing a hard job. Matter of fact, my cousin drives reefer trucks. Y'all know the closed-in trucks. And my husband told me yesterday there were over 75 reefer trucks at the truck stop, at a Love's truck stop, that had delivered their load yesterday morning, and they were sitting at the Love's truck stop empty. They could not get loaded. I'm telling you, today is Wednesday, you still have time. If the essential items that you use, we all have water, toilet paper, and the list goes on. You know what you need in your house. But I'm telling you, if you go back and watch that Sam's Club live video I had yesterday, you will see what the majority of people were buying. They were buying cases of water. They had 3 cases of Sam's paper. Y'all know that Sam's toilet paper, $30 a pop. They buying 3. I'm telling you, do not wait till the last minute. Do not, because by the time your people find out, it's going to be gone. We had I'm glad the troll God is in the building this morning. You just hang on, because I got something for you this morning. He said, Kimmy, Trump will never let this. Oh, y'all know I got something. He said, they've always made good. Yes, they made good. Wow. Facts, honey, they always. They was even buying Christmas trees. I ain't studying. Listen, I didn't buy no Christmas tree. I told you I needed one. Let's see. It's not isolated to just the union strike. Wow. So yesterday, I'm going to play this clip. Yesterday, at the end of the show, I played a video about children who had opinions about Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. And the question was asked to these children, and they were a little older than Kaden. Y'all know Kaden is 6 years old. But they were asked who would they vote for, and they just went on to ask some questions. So I told y'all I was going to ask Kaden because I wanted to hear what he had to say. Because, you know, I don't sit down and talk to Kaden about Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. But he see, you know, that I watch the news, and he formed his own opinion. Not my opinion, but his own opinion. I did not tell him what to say. I'm going to play this for you all. Make sure you hit the like button, please, and thank you. He said, I ain't studying a 7-member show. He trying to cut a daggone tree down in the yard. He said, it's also those areas affected by Helene. Those items have to be included. I know pecans are going to be sky high, and there are other. You know what, Sunny Day? I'm so glad you said that. I read an article that said that when the holiday period come, like, y'all know Thanksgiving, those items, remember during C-19, remember how the items were excessively high, and some items you could not find when you were trying to have your Thanksgiving dinner? I'm telling you all, if you are going to these grocery stores, make sure you have your items for Thanksgiving. For those of you all who don't know, you can go ahead and prep and cook your Thanksgiving now and Thanksgiving dinner now and put it in the freezer. It will be just as good, from your macaroni to sweet potato casserole to your dressing. You can, even the greens, you can cook everything and put it in the oven. Like your macaroni, you're not going to cook it all the way. You're going to mix it. Your dressing, you're not going to you're going to mix everything up, put it in the oven, or cook it part of the way done and put it in the oven. I may put it in the oven, put it in the freezer. I urge you guys, get your holiday items now before those items you won't be able to find, or they will be sky high. Just a word of advice. He said, facts, I've seen it done before. She said, I cook my food early. I did that. I cooked my dressing, I think last year, maybe a month early. They almost tripled in price. Yes, they did. Sunny Day, you all those good tips. Yes, Sunny Day have all the tea, honey, with how to save $1. Y'all better go follow her. Anyway, moving right along. So anyway, back to Kaden. I'm going to play this video for y'all. Y'all hit the like button, please.
Okay.
So Kamala Harris is the black woman running for president. You remember Kamala Harris, right? She's the vice president now. If you were gonna vote for president, would you vote for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
Kamala Harris.
Why wouldn't you vote for Donald Trump?
Because he's a bad guy.
Why is he a bad guy?
Because he be doing bad stuff.
What does he do?
He be.
What have you heard about Donald Trump?
Sometimes he be getting arrested.
He get arrested? What have you heard about Donald Trump?
Sometimes he be getting arrested.
He get arrested? Who told you that?
Nobody. I just been watching it.
You been watching? He got arrested? So you wouldn't want him to be president?
No.
You think people that are arrested should be president to lead the country?
No.
Why not?
Cause that's bad. And if you got arrested, you need to go to jail.
Got that right. How do you know? Y'all never talked about Donald Trump?
No.
Do you know who the president of the United States is now?
Yes.
Who?
It's a new person, but I forgot his name.
Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
He's the new president of this state.
Of the United States.
Or the whole seat.
Whole United States. All 51 states.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
I tell you, kids tell the truth, don't they? They tell the truth. Y'all heard her. I'm so happy you pronounce her name correct and teaching the kid the correct things. Child, I didn't teach him about Donald Trump or Kamala at all. She said, Kimmy, you going too far now. I ain't cooking no turkey day meals, but I will gather my items this week. Y'all better cook them meals and put them up. It'll save you in the long run. Thanks. I try to help when I can. I'm a couponer, so I stay in somebody's store, although I don't coupon much these days. Wow. Anyway, moving right along. So how many of you all watched the debate on last night? I just want to know who watched the debate. She said, Kimmy, what holidays do you not celebrate? Anyway, how many of you all watched the debate on last night? I watched it and I was very pleased with it. I really was. Now, that's how a debate is supposed to be ran. To be quite honest with you, that J.D. Vance is way more intellectual than Donald Trump. I mean, he's very charismatic, isn't he? I enjoyed the debate. I really did. My aunt said she watched. I watched as much as I could, y'all, and then I fell asleep. I was tired yesterday. But it was really, really good. Let me go here. Let me pull some up for you all. Oh, shoot, y'all, I forgot to pop this one off yesterday. Oh, boy. Hold on a minute. Crap. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Y'all go on and hit the like button, please, and thank you. And share this broadcast. I tell y'all, I am exhausted on Monday and Tuesdays. When I leave around 12, I don't get back home till about 6 or 7 at night. And I am very, very exhausted. Let me see. Oh, I didn't know this, y'all. It says, now I don't remember seeing this. Maybe y'all can tell me more about this. I don't like Vance either, Sunny Day, but I was kind of impressed with the debate on yesterday. I really was. It says J.D. Vance did not attempt to walk back or apologize for his baseless claims about, I remember this one, about Haitian migrants in Springfield during the VP debate. I definitely remember this.
Now, Governor Walz brought up the community of Springfield, and he's very worried about the things that I've said in Springfield. Look, in Springfield, Ohio, and in communities all across this country, you've got schools that are overwhelmed. You've got hospitals that are overwhelmed. You have got housing that is totally unaffordable because we brought in millions of illegal immigrants to compete with Americans for scarce homes. The people that I'm most worried about in Springfield, Ohio, are the American citizens who have had their lives destroyed by Kamala Harris's open border. It is a disgrace, Tim. And I actually think, I agree with you. I think you want to solve this problem, but I don't think that Kamala Harris does. Well, first of all, Margaret, now Governor Walz brought up the community of Springfield, and he's very worried about the things that I've said.
Thank you, Governor. And just to clarify for our viewers, Springfield, Ohio does have a large number of Haitian migrants who have legal status, temporary protected status.
Well, Margaret, but
thank you, Senator. We have so much to get to.
Margaret, I think it's important because
we're going to turn out of the economy. Thank
Margaret,
you.
The rules were that you guys weren't going to fact check. And since you're fact checking me, I think it's important to say what's actually going on. So there's an application called the CBP One app, where you can go on as an illegal migrant, apply for asylum or apply for parole, and be granted legal status at the wave of a Kamala Harris open border wand. That is not a person coming in, applying for a green card and waiting for 10 years. That is the facilitation of illegal immigration, Margaret, by our own leadership.
Thank you, Senator, for describing the legal process. We have so much to get to, Senator.
Those laws have been on the books since 1990.
Thank you, gentlemen.
The CBP One app has not been on the books since 1990.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I like when the CBS moderators actually cut him. Well, you know, they let him talk for a little bit, and then they initially afterwards cut him off, and then cut his mic. I'm trying to figure out why they didn't do Donald Trump like that when he was yipping and yapping, because they definitely cut this guy's mic. But J.D. Vance was not correct on some of these items he was talking about.
Gentlemen, the audience can't hear you because your mics are cut. We have so much we want to get to. Thank you for explaining. Gentlemen, the audience can't hear you because you're.
Okay, I'm going to go on to the next one. Okay, here's one. I didn't see this one, y'all. So apparently, I didn't see this one. So apparently, Senator J.D. Vance was asked about previously calling Donald Trump Americans Hitler. I fell asleep on this one.
Senator Vance, in 2016, you called your running mate Donald Trump unfit for the nation's highest office, and you said he could be America's Hitler. I know you've been asked many times, and you've said you regret those comments and explained you then voted for Donald Trump in 2020. But the Washington Post reported new messages last week in which you also disparaged Trump's economic record while he was president, writing to someone in 2020, quote, Trump thoroughly failed to deliver his economic populism. You're now his running mate, and you've shifted many of your policy stances to align with his. If you become vice president, why should Americans trust that you will give Donald Trump the advice he needs to hear and not just the advice he wants to hear? You have 2 minutes.
Well, first of all, Margaret, because I've always been open. And sometimes, of course, I've disagreed with the president, but I've also been extremely open about the fact that I was wrong about Donald Trump. I was wrong, first of all, because I believe
Senator Vance, in
some of the media stories that turned out to be dishonest fabrications of his record. But most importantly, Donald Trump delivered for the American people. Rising wages, rising take-home pay, an economy that worked for normal Americans, a secure southern border, a lot of things, frankly, that I didn't think he'd be able to deliver on. And yeah, when you screw up, when you misspeak, when you get something wrong and you change your mind, you ought to be honest with the American people about it. It's one of the reasons, Margaret, why I've done so many interviews is because I think it's important to actually explain to the American people where I come down on the issues and what changed. Now, you pointed out the messages from 2020. Margaret, I've been extremely consistent that I think there were a lot of things that we could have done better in the Trump administration the first round if Congress was doing its job. I strongly believe, and I've been a United States Senator, that Congress is not just a high-class debating society. It's not just a forum for senators and congressmen to whine about problems. It's a forum to govern. So there were a lot of things on the border, on tariffs, for example, where I think that we could have done so much more if the Republican
All right, I just about done had enough of him. I'm sorry. I don't know about y'all. I don't know if y'all enjoying this, but I've just about done had enough. I really want to move to the next topic. And Sunny Day said all that, and Trump's wife got her citizenship through a visa. Lord, if I didn't, you I need to drop the mic on that one. I almost forgot about her. Ain't that something? He just wants to win. I bet if he wasn't running, he wouldn't say that. Anyway, moving right along, y'all. I really want to get to some of these other topics. So, how many of y'all, now for my older audience, y'all probably don't know who this gentleman is, but I've been following him on Instagram. His name is Finnese2Tymes. I don't know what he rap. Hold on, let me see what he rap. Because I don't know. I just saw him on Instagram and he had a lot of people. Let me see. Maybe. What does he rap? Let me see. Oh, he been around for a while. I don't know these songs. One of them is Back In, Thought It Was Over, Fat Boy, Nobody, Get Even, Letter to the Devil, Crazy, Gangsta Vibes, Mixed Feelings. Okay, so I don't know these songs, but anyway, who cares if we know the songs or not? So, Finnese2Tymes, I want to show y'all this cute little baby. Well, before I get to Finnese2Tymes had a baby, was dating this girl named Nia Love. Okay. Nia Love is a rapper as well. I believe Nia Love used to date Jay Prince. Well, anyway, according to Nia Love, her and Finnese2Tymes were dating and they broke up for something. And y'all gonna hear her talk about this. Matter of fact, let me just go to that clip. Let me just go to that. We're gonna go to that clip. I'm gonna let y'all see that clip. Hold on a minute. Here we go. That comment, where is it? Y'all, where is it? I'm telling you. Hold on a minute. I know it's in here. Oh, crap. Okay, let me look one more place. Y'all, while y'all waiting, please go ahead and hit the like button, please, and thank you. Here it is. All right. So I'm getting ready to share my screen. And I know this is not for the older audience, child. I don't even know what he rap, but here go the tea, honey. So,
not nobody's business, you know. But to me, I honestly feel like it kind of is because, you know, in the public, my baby was his baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on.
let me stop real quick. So, let me speed this up a little bit. He went and got a BBL. I'm done. I've been seeing because Finnese2Tymes was losing weight. That's how I found him. He was wearing a sweatsuit some months ago, and that's why I started following him because I saw him on Instagram. But anyway, I tell you, a black woman, mamas know when children are not their grandbabies. Don't you, mamas? We know. That ain't my son, that ain't my son, baby. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and swap that little rascal. So the mother swapped the baby. Y'all. She took to Facebook And she said at the end of the day, this is still heartbreaking. I only did what any mom would do in this case. Why wait till the child is older to break their heart? So it is what it is. But to everybody that slander my name and call me a liar, you dumb bloop, 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 apologize. You know what that said. Baby, the DNA results. And here's what got me thinking, y'all. So the baby's name is Sincere Hampton. Finnese2Tymes is Ricky Hampton, which means, did he sign a birth certificate? It says the alleged father is excluded as the biological father of the tested child. This result is based upon the analysis of non-matching, I can't even pronounce that, between the alleged father and child using PCR DNA Loki generated for the samples submitted. Probability of paternity is 0%. Baby, mama girl was not playing. So Nia Love took to Instagram, baby, because she was embarrassed because the mama was not playing with her. She took to Instagram and she said, I'm not perfect and never claimed to be. I apologize to him off the strength of me genuinely not knowing for real. But honestly, this kind of blessing, this is kind of a blessing for me. What? Y'all don't know what I went through with that man for real. I used to cry and pray to God to help me leave him alone and couldn't. It's a blessing in disguise because I tried so hard to leave the situation and never really could until now. Baby, you was saving face because that brother set up there. Shout out to his mama. Mama's got to step up, really. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all listen to this clown right here because that's what she is. She knew that when that boy's baby. But you wanted to pin it on him so you can get a big bag and a big bank.
It was my birthday, and I wanted to go celebrate with my friends, but he's the type of person, he just wasn't feeling that. Like, he just didn't want me to go outside. So anyway, long story short, we broke up because of that.
So you broke up with your boyfriend because you wanted to go out? Girl, you for the streets, for real. That ain't no reason why you break up with your boyfriend because he didn't want you to go out and you want.
And I went on about my business. We was not together for a good, I want to say, like, a lot of people just was like, it's not nobody big. A good 2 weeks or something like that before we got back together.
So you met another man in those 2 weeks and you had unprotected sex with this man and you end up getting pregnant with this other man's baby. You for the streets, girl.
But in that time I was doing my own thing. I was single. I was doing my own thing with an ex of mine. So that's why I say in the messages that they kept posting on all social medias, that's what I meant when I said I didn't know, because I didn't know. I know what I did with that person, and I knew that in my mind, I'm like, okay, so this is my nigga baby, like this, this Rick baby. I'm not down that in my mind because I know what happened with, the other person I was dealing with. That's what I meant when I said I didn't know. When he texted me, when he texted me the DNA test, he texted me that before his mama went live. Before his mama posted that and did all that, he had already sent it to me. So that's when I texted and I was just like, damn, like, I didn't know, because I really didn't. I didn't name my baby after you thinking that this is your, I didn't do all of that stuff.
She knew. I don't care what you say, you know. You knew that when that boy, baby, the baby don't even look like him. You knew. I'm going to show y'all in a minute.
A good 2 weeks or something like that before we got back together. But in that time, I was thinking that this wasn't your baby. Like, she wasn't yours. I didn't do all that stuff. I understand why they was angry. Don't get me wrong. Like, I totally get.
We're going to go ahead and stop that because I don't want to hear no more of this girl's lies. Let me go. I'm going to show y'all this cute little baby. She cute, though. She real cute. Cute, baby. But she don't look like him. So this was 2 days ago before the DNA test results came out. He thought this was his baby, y'all. This is so sad. Look at that cute baby. So cute, but she don't look like him.
Okay.
Hey, mommy.
Okay.
Who's the prettiest baby?
She tired, baby.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Cute baby. All right, let me stop that. Hi. You brothers out there, you grandmamas out there, if you think that baby is not your son's baby, swab him. Let Dana let you know who the baby daddy is. Is he the pappy? Anyway, let me see. He's a wannabe pimp. I don't know nothing about him at all. Finnese mother is a criminal. I don't know anything about these people and should be shamed that she's not. They was tossing her around. Yeah, she seemed like she was a pass around. It's only a blessing because the secret's found out. Who she thinks she fooling? Hey baby, she was going for that bad, big back, big bank. Even if she didn't know for sure what she did know is that there was a question and she should have ante up and told the truth. Listen, every woman, let me tell you something. When a woman gets pregnant, it's either 2 weeks, like there's a 2-week little window. You know what I'm saying? Every woman know that. It's a 2-week window. So if you know you done been with another man within that 2-week window, possibly you should have had Dana help you, girl. You knew, but see, probably your ex didn't have a big bag, big bank like oh boy did, or maybe he didn't want to be in that child's life, and you knew that Ricky Hampton probably was a little flunky for you, but his mama wasn't. But you see, the little baby had on Burberry and stuff. He was taking care of that baby. And anyway, she was talking nuts. She sure was. I didn't want to hear that no more. Anyway, moving right along. It's really unfair to him, that baby and family involved. Yes, that is messed up. And I know the grandmother is pretty upset because she probably done got attached to it, but she knew better. So anyway, we're going to move right along because, baby, we got to get to this Diddy stuff. So y'all remember, I've been telling y'all about 2 weeks ago when that book came out about the Kim Porter's memoir. And remember when we broke down about the author, the Jamal T. Millwood? We talked about all that. If you don't know, go back and watch the videos part 2. We're not going to go into that this morning. But baby, they don't took them books off the shelf. You can't purchase them books no more. I told y'all better tell y'all friends about Kimmy's World. I be telling y'all. I be knowing. So shout out to the Jasmine brand. She said Kim's Porter fake tell-all has been removed from Amazon after outrage from her and Diddy's children. But here's the thing. That memoir sold a lot of copies. I believe it had got up to #1 bestseller. He has already made his money. He was strategic of when that book was coming out because right after Diddy got arrested, he put the book out. But check this out. They need to be suing him for the proceeds he made off of that book, not just removing it. Maybe that'll come next. I don't know. So the book, Kim's Lost Word, claimed Diddy was abusive and Kim Porter's family said it was all lies. Now, we know he was abusive, but a lot of this stuff, a lot of this stuff in the book, it can't be verified whether it's true or not. It can't. Let's see. Now, the author, Chris Todd. Now, we all know who Chris Todd is. It says Jamal T. Millwood, but Jamal T. Millwood is kind of like an alias of Chris Todd because Chris Todd is a white man who used a fake name, Jamal Millwood, to publish the book. Says he got info from people close to Kim and Diddy, but hasn't commented on the removal. He also stated days ago that he wasn't sure if anything he wrote was true. Y'all think, baby, you can't be jumping. I almost jumped real hard on this bandwagon and bought the book. But when I found out who Jamal T. Millwood was, I was like, I'm not buying that book. That ain't true tea. Anyway, Moving, let me see, what she say? She said, yep, them kids gonna need them coins. How he put out a memoir when she was not his wife, that's really questionable. Well, what was said, Sunny Day, is that, now it was alleged that Kamora Simmons had the jump drive from Kim Porter. Y'all know they was very good friends, but she had the jump drive and she allegedly turned that jump drive over to that Hollywood producer, Chris Todd. But y'all know that jump drive is probably with the FBI. Y'all do know that. No. Mm-mm. And so she said, it was nice to meet you, Kimmy. You came up on my feed. Blessings to you. Have a great day. Thank you, Feast with Cornice. Thank you so much for stopping by, Queen. She said, did Kim Porter's book is not? No, it's definitely not real. The wording in the book sounds nothing like her. Nope. He said, yeah, I saw that. Kamora had it. Allegedly, but I don't believe that. Anyway, moving right along, since we still on Diddy, child, baby, let me see. Do I have anything else before I hit this up real quick? Okay, so on yesterday, Diddy's, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all see this for those of you all who haven't seen it. We got to wrap this up. So Diddy's lawyer said the new allegations against him have become a reckless media circus, and he's looking forward to proving his innocence. Now, y'all know if you watched the show on yesterday, we talked about Diddy having new attorneys come on to his team. Well, baby, he ain't got nothing on what's getting ready to happen to him right now. So let me see. Where is it? So apparently, a Texas attorney is now representing over 100 new accusers claiming essay against Diddy. And we're going to watch it. So this Texas attorney, let me share my screen. Let me run this in the background so y'all can see it. Here we go. And boom. Y'all go on and hit the like button, please, and thank you.
And I'll introduce other members of our team as they speak. As many of you know, our law firm has been at the forefront of some of the most important litigation in the United States. We like the tough cases. We thrive in the complicated cases. We've handled over the last 25 years some very big and very important cases. I believe that this one may surpass them all. There are many facets to this. The conduct we will describe today occurred over more than 20 years. There are many people and many entities involved. And we're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enable this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter, no matter who the evidence implicates. These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world.
Ooh-wee.
The wall of silence has now been broken and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us with people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs.
Jesus.
After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases.
This is the car insurance trick big companies.
Hold on, y'all. Let me go back and share it again. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please, and thank you.
And you should know, to the extent the clients feel comfortable, we also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities received since our first announcement. Even before the indictment of Sean Combs, we had received a small volume of calls and had screened a handful of cases. After the indictment, of Sean Combs and the announcement that we were pursuing these claims, the floodgates opened. People who wouldn't otherwise, for a variety of reasons, are now stepping forward to make their voices heard and to pursue justice.
So what I want y'all to know, because I know a lot of people may be saying, oh, well, people just came out the woodworks making up allegations. This attorney goes into great detail about the cases that came forward. Some of these people that came forward had they had been to the hospital after the alleged abuse occurred with Sean Diddy Combs. They had been to the police officer and made police reports. These are not just baseless claims. Continue to watch.
But no, most of these people are scared. They fear backlash in their communities. They fear backlash in their own families. They are afraid of retaliation from the perpetrators and their associates. They are rightly afraid for their own personal safety. I expect that through this process, many powerful people will be exposed. Many dirty secrets will be revealed. We know what we are potentially up against.
Now, another thing I want y'all to, I kind of cut it, trying to speed it along. This attorney said that everything that they are gathering, they are turning that over to the FBI, which means that's going to speed up the process with investigation with the FBI. Now, these individuals that came forward were not listed in the indictment. That 14-page indictment, they weren't listed. This is new information. Continue to watch, y'all. Let me see if I can speed it up. Okay.
Chris, you can obtain justice. We can help you, and we will help you.
Okay.
We want to corroborate that the claims being made have legitimacy and merit. We have on staff now a former detective from the Major Offenders Unit of Houston Police Department who is helping us vet each claim. We're using our common sense. We're being stringent because, as I said, these are not easy cases. They're very tough. The process is hard, and in some cases, the process is very lengthy. These cases are hard to prove. Many times, it's a victim's word against the alleged perpetrator. Each of these victims will no doubt be publicly attacked by the alleged perpetrators, and in some cases, the general public. The feckless and cowardly keyboard warriors law firms have been retained by 120 individuals at this point to pursue cases in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. You should know, in this group, it is evenly divided between males and females.
Now listen to this.
There's 60 males and 60 females who have joined us to pursue these claims as plaintiffs. In this group, 62% identify as African American, 30% are white, and the remainder are Hispanic or Asian. The victims are from more than 25 states. The majority are from California, New York, Georgia, and Florida. And I want to focus on the ages of these victims. When we talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old.
Y'all hear that?
We have an individual who was 14.
9 years old. Another individual, 14. These are underage children. I'm telling you, Diddy is not getting out of jail. He is going down.
Years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of. The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct.
Now, y'all heard what this attorney said. Now, though, for those of you all who are on Carisha Brownlee, Young Miami's bandwagon, who say, you know, she could have been a victim in this situation. She wasn't no victim, baby. She was a partaker. I was talking to somebody at my son's football game, and we was talking about this particular case and talking about how Young Miami was not a victim. Remember back in the day, not back in the day, this might have been maybe last year, the year before last, and it was one of the women that was dating Diddy, and pretty much Young Miami basically said if she don't watch it, she will tell Diddy to make her get on her knees, and you just fill in the blank. Baby, Young Miami enjoyed this just like Diddy did, and I would not be surprised if she will be going down as well, because you guys know that she was listed in one of those lawsuits as well as one of the people who were harassing this woman to get an abortion.
Now, although most of the victims who have stepped forward were victimized after 2015, this has been going on for a very long time. Now, when you think about the fact that some of this conduct occurred 25 years ago, and you wonder why would it take somebody so long to step.
Girl, Sunny Day, let me tell you this, girl. Let me tell you this. Listen, his son, Christian Combs, partook in some of these acts. Oh, no. Diddy told his boys, now his girls were shielded, but his son has partaken in some of these acts, y'all. I'm telling you. I just hope to God that all of his sons are not involved in these acts. But I know at least one of them were. Christian Combs was. Baby, they are not innocent. Girls, yes. But those boys,
forward. I want to remind you that many states in the United States have recognized that it's very difficult for a victim to step forward and to make these types of allegations when something very terrible has happened to them. Percent of the victims reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals. We're in the process of collecting with our team assistants, medical records, reports that were made to the authorities. And I've already said that some of the individuals in this group did in fact talk to the FBI. You should know that several of the individuals, and when I say several, I mean many, who did in fact seek medical.
Let me go ahead and stop some of this so I can just wrap it up. That's something Diddy should have been doing, wrapping it up and not messing with these children. Anyway, but one of the children that was abused by Diddy, he was a child. He was potentially going to be a child star. And Diddy took him off allegedly into this room and made the little boy perform fellatio on him. There was another child that had been a girl who had been raped by Diddy and some other individuals, other men, and had tore her back end and the front as well. And she went to the hospital. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is not hearsay. There's medical documents that have been backed, and I'm not going to listen to the whole interview. I mean, the whole recording from this attorney, but it's going to be a sad day for Diddy. An absolute sad day. One thing I want to hit on, we're going to move past that. There's some things, and y'all, I really don't talk about what's going on in the world, but I just want my people to be, my subscribers, to be aware of what's going on in the world. And I want you all to be prepared. You know, we talked about the port workers going on strike. For those of you all who do not know what's going on in Iran, Iran launched a ballistic missile attack at Israel on yesterday. No one is talking about this on social media. No one. I see it in headline news. I even watched a, what do you call that? A press conference yesterday from the Pentagon. And basically a reporter was basically asking, does this mean we are at, and I'm not going to say the word, but I will spell it, WAR. And the response basically was, we are going to, hold on, what was the word? Let me get the right words, because I don't want to say the wrong words. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm just going to pull it up and I want y'all to see it for yourself. That's the best I can do, because I love to get the story straight. And I want y'all to see that from the Pentagon. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Yep, that's Exactly what I watched yesterday. And I just hold what you got real quick. Hold on. Hold on, just one moment. Hmm. Hold on, just one moment. Okay. Well, basically, what was said is that the United States was going to provide security in one way. One, they're not coming out saying that we are going to be at WAR right now, um, but I foresee it happening. I really foresee that the United States will enter into this WAR. Um, you guys just make sure you are aware, make sure you have essential items in your home. This is election year. It's a lot of things that's going to be going on. Y'all know a lot of things always happen around election year. I just want y'all to be aware. And that's all I can really say right now. I really don't want to go into a whole lot of details because I don't even know if I should be talking about this on this channel. But thanks for tuning in on this morning. I do want to say one thing. Y'all know here at Kimmy's World, I report facts. I either get it from an article, I get it from the horse's mouth. And I want to leave each and every one of you all with that. Don't go off of things that you hear. No hearsay. I ran into a situation this week where someone was eavesdropping on a conversation and they ran back and told what they thought they heard, and they misconstrued the whole thing that they thought they heard, and they caused an issue. So I want to tell each and every one of you all, if you did not hear from the horse's mouth, meaning if the horse wasn't talking to you, don't run back and repeat things that you are not privy to, because then that puts you, that's called messy. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, we get enough of people being messy or not relaying the right message. Y'all know that game you used to play when you was a kid. You whisper something in someone's ear and you go around, and by the time it gets back to that person, it's not even what they said. If someone isn't talking to you, if you didn't see it for yourself, if you did not get it directly from that person and you don't know the context and what they are saying, shut up. They ain't talking to you. Mind your business. Stop being messy. These days, there are a lot of people that lose their life over something like that. Look at the situation between Biggie and Pop. Look at the situation between Young Dolph and Big Juke. Really, Yo Gotti. And Yo Gotti gonna end up going to prison, allegedly. But he gonna end up going to prison if it's found out that he had anything to do with Young Dolph's murder. Because this right here will write a check that your butt can't cash. You understand what I'm talking about? So don't be messy. Like, for those of you all who are on YouTube and you watch things that happen on someone else's channel and you don't get the story straight, you hear part of it and you put your 2 cents in it, you run back and you tell that another content creator that another content creator was talking about them, you run this. Chill out. Mind your business. Let those 2 individuals talk or whatever. Or if somebody is talking about somebody else, it don't concern you, stay with it. Stop being messy. And this goes for men and women. I just had to talk about that this morning because, baby, that just rubbed me the wrong way. It rubbed me the wrong way. And being a type individual, if you say something, stand in business. Like these young people say, stand in business. Don't throw the rock and hide your hand. If you say it, you say I said it. She said, you can be sued for wrong information. Actually, it's called defamation of character and slander. That's exactly what that's called. Defamation of character and slander. And one thing I know is I will go to the ends of the earth to make sure that my name and my reputation is upheld. And if you saying things that I did not say, that is different. And you know what? I forgot that, child. That's defamation of character and slander. We don't pray about that. Trying to get a point for that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to Kimmy's World. I will see y'all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you have any news that we need to cover over here, make sure you shoot me an email at kimmyst@gmail.com. And I also want to give one more shout out to my son's tutor, Dr. Tammy Dawes. Y'all, she is one sweet God-sent individual. Kaden was getting out of tutoring yesterday, and he asked her, he said, where's your family? And I'm paraphrasing. She basically said, you know, her kids are grown. And he said, well, I'll be your family. I'll be your family. And I thought that was so sweet. You know, Kaden is so sweet. He has such a kind heart. And shout out to, you know, Dr. Tammy Dawes. She's tutoring Kaden 3 days a week now. And I see a huge improvement. And I'm so forever grateful to her. And also Patricia Dorsey, who actually connected us two together. She is a godsend. I see a huge difference in Kaden. His confidence is through the roof now. It's growing every day. I'm so eternally grateful. And now I might have 2 chemical engineers in the family. So shout out to that. Let me see. What did she say? She said, say that. I'm headed to work, still listening. Well, you have a great day at work. Feast with Courtney's, and welcome to the Kimmy gang. I'm glad you are listening. I'm glad you are new to the family. The fear is just approved. Young Miami's what? Young Miami. The fear is just approved. Young Miami's arrest. What are you talking about? What you talking about? I never know what the South Memphis show be saying. That must be that Memphis slang. Child, I don't know. Y'all know I'm old. I don't know about what's he talking about. Was she arrested? Or you saying she gonna be arrested? I don't see nothing. So I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it is. People take it for a joke on these YouTube streets. People better be careful now. People better be careful because that mouth is a powerful thing. You got to be careful what you report. And that's one thing I want y'all to rest assured over here at Kimmy's World. I don't report on hearsay. If somebody give me a topic or drop a little gem on me, you best believe I'm going to do my investigation to make sure that information is true. And if it's not true and I report something that is not true, I will be the first one to come out here to apologize to my YouTube family and Facebook to let you guys know I reported on something that was not true. But I try to stand firm to reporting factual information because that's who I am, child. So anyway, y'all have a great day on today, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Because you're just that subscriber. Like